Hi, I'm Corky Barho with Sky Realty, and I'm here today with John Schutze of Supreme Lending. That's going to help kind of explain a little bit what PMI is. And I'm just going to hand it over to him and let him get going on it.
So great question. So I think there's sometimes a general negative connotation to PMI. And the neat thing is it's really not a bad thing. If we didn't have PMI, in many cases you'd have to put 10 or 20% down at a minimum to buy a home. But with PMI, what it is it allows you to buy a home with less than 20% down, as little as 5%, and even 3.5% in some cases. And in exchange for that lower down payment, you pay a little extra on your mortgage payment, called PMI, which is private mortgage insurance, to the lender, so that if for any reason there's a default, the lender's got a little extra sort of insurance on that loan, and makes them willing to lend with such a small down payment. So it's not a bad thing. A lot of folks ask when PMI will go away. Is it will it last forever?
That was my next question.
Depending on the loan program, with an FHA loan today, it does last forever. It's going to be on there forever. With a conventional loan, though, it does drop off in a couple different ways. First of all, if you pay your loan down to 78% of the value of the original purchase price, it'll just drop off automatically. So if you make extra principal payments, or if you just make your normal monthly payment and that principal balance is under 78%, it'll drop off. The second way is through appreciation. As we know, in Central Texas, we've had 10% appreciation lately. We'll see if that happens this year. But as your property appreciates, when you have 20% equity in your home, then you can ask the lender to get an appraisal done, and they'll generally drop it off. They don't have to. In many cases, they're going to want you to be in the home 2 years, is what I hear most often. But if you've been there a couple of years, you think your house is appreciated, and you have 20% equity, it's worth getting that appraisal done. Usually, you're going to have to pay $350 to $450 for the appraisal, but if you can knock out the PMI, it's definitely worth it.
Right, and what I also tell my clients, and I try to stay on top of this as well, is as I see those things happening, because I deal with the market on a daily basis, I will then do a CMA, a market analysis for my clients, so that they can see whether or not they might be close to having that 20% equity.
Great point. Yeah.
Thank you.